does. It does say that. That's on deck. All right. All right, so let's do a little recap here. So last episode was kind of like episode 16 and 17. It was the Great Texas Trip of 2024/25. Gosh, so much happened. So you guys were in the Feywild in Genesis, the specific portion of the Feywild. Your overall goal there was to look for. By the way, how does my voice sound? Because I just plugged in this mic and I hope it's not defaulting to my other mic. Does it sound Gucci? Okay, cool. Crystal. All right, you guys were in the Feywild looking for the elemental rings, of fire, earth, water, and air. Also trying to get Calliope's memories back. So a couple things you had to check off your lists in the Feywild. The rings were told. You were told that the rings are needed to bring down Diabris, the big bad of this season. So you were at the earth elemental kind of domain called Stonehaven. You were in the throne room. After speaking with the king, you found your way down to Earthspire and Charm de Garde. Eventually found your way to the prison. With the work of some puzzles, you were able to get the prison unlocked. And you were able to find Calliope. As soon as you unlocked his cell, an alarm started blaring, so you decided, let's unlock all the cells and cause chaos. And it worked out pretty well for you, as there was much chaos. Guards came through the chaos. You were able to either kill them or run away from them. You followed the prisoners all the way to the vault, so that they could get their belongings back. And Calliope said, hey, I have this ring to teleport us back to Vori immediately, but we have to get to the vault. So you guys ran through the vault, ran through Stonehaven, chaos, earth elemental, commoners running everywhere. You eventually got there and found mad loot, looted it up, and teleported out of there with
Literally stole from their vault.
with everyone
Mostly
in
on
tow.
accident.
Yeah,
Oh,
mostly a
like,
boo-boo.
it's fine. What are they gonna do? Put us in prison? Oops.
Oops.
It's their
So-
dumb fault for putting it next to a prison. I mean, what were you expecting?
Yeah, what
and
did you think was gonna
everybody's
happen?
belongings in the prison. So if there was a prison break, everyone was gonna go to the vault.
So funny.
I mean, it wasn't right. Their shopping district and residential district wasn't right next to the prison. It
Well,
was
yes.
like enough space, but yes.
Also stupid
you're
to
good.
put all of that right next to a prison.
The prison,
And
as
you're
you
gonna put their belongings there?
as you realize, the prison was on like a cliff, a face of a cliff, so that like if they were to open their cell door, which is just made of like vines and like magical, like anti-magic, they would walk out into just a black abyss of nothing. And they were like stacked on each other. So think like a skyscraper, but all the doors are like the windows. So anyways, by means of climbing, earth striding, and fire elemental form, they were able to escape. You in the prison break, you saw Skippy's dead body. Opened his cell, but he didn't come out. Imagine that, because he's dead. Some earth elementals that were wanted for petty crimes. Fire elementals that were pretty much prisoners of war captured there. An old acquaintance by the name of Proud Shadow, a Tabaxi bounty hunter, hailing from the likes of Jagmeister's Bounty Hunter Guild that you guys have encountered before. You're actually able to use his Tabaxi wall climbing skills to climb into Calliope's cell, the only half-elf there, and found Calliope, brought him out. All of you teleported back to Vori, where you guys kind of had reunions, conversations. Before you got there, by the way, you sounded the alarm to the boys waiting outside, Ren, Xander, and Xerxes, who came flying in at the 11th hour and kind of assisted your escape. And you all teleported the heck out of there all at once, leaving the guards to fight the prisoners or reprison them. You're not really sure. Upon returning to Vori, Hezron returned to you guys and was like, did you do it? You got Calliope back? Okay, great. Calliope had all these rings, and one of them was, in fact, the elemental ring of water. And as a thanks, he just gave it over to you. Kind of was a character, kind of was a little douchey, but overall, you know, had some sibling banter back and forth, which with Calliope, which is fun. But overall, was grateful for your prison break. At which point, you guys were trying to figure out, okay, what now? Where do we go? How do we get home? And Ren Firestrife then revealed to you guys that he had the Amulet of the Plains, and he didn't know how to attune it. In fact, he's used it before, but not properly. It was more of a boofing westweed kind of.
You ever heard of boofing?
Deal. Very chaotically, it was used before, and so he was kind of glad to hand it over to someone in the right hands. Requires attunement by a wizard, which you guys have a wizard in your party. Which actually, now that I think about it, Isolde was multi-classed as a wizard, right, Charlotte? Dang. Could have attuned to it. Anyways, you guys got eaten by a kraken. Yep. Yeah, there wasn't much discussion. It was just boof and go. So you guys have the Amulet of the Plains, and you're like, alright, let's go to the next destination. Hezron gave you the destinations of the other elemental rings of fire, earth, and air. The elemental ring of fire, he said, is rumored to be in the city of Brass on the plane of fire. The ring of air is in Zephyros, in the clouds way above the tallest mountain in Waydora, which happens to be Wind's Peak, the home of our beloved Solara. And the earth, elemental ring of earth, is located in the temple of Grazd, who is the Prince of Pleasure. And his temple, he's got a well-known temple in the region of Westwind. So you guys decided on the plane of fire. Realized that you can only take 8 creatures with you, and you had a plethora of creatures with you. By my count, it was Aine, Solara, Valdrik, Calliope, Tiernan, Margaret, Xander, Xerxes, Ren, Firestrife, Calamity, Proud Shadow, and Adelaide. I want to say 12.
We were squatted.
We had so many people.
You were locked.
This is our Baldur's Gate camp.
You were locked.
Camp.
It was literally the scene in Monsters Inc. when all the scarers come out around the corner and in slow motion. You guys are just in your menagerie. I think 12, which exceeds the number 8. So you were like, well, and Valdrik was like, we could take a quick stop by Phantasmo. That doesn't have a limit because the DM didn't put a limit on it. So, you know, loophole. She found it. I said, sure. So you guys all got together, linked arms, said bye to Hezron, and teleported back to Phantasmo. Upon teleporting, you all kind of hazy memories, but still remember key points of your time in Genesis. Except for Solara. Solara had a tough time, not really sure where she's at, what she's waking up to, but either way, you found the tent flap to Phantasmo, and quickly made it to Valdrik's wagon. You see the plume of purple smoke in the distance. On the way there, Aine and Xander kind of hung back and had some discussions. Xander kind of confessed some things to Aine, which
you did.
I'll let Aine RP to you guys if she wants to disclose that with you guys. But Valdrik also had a dream in which she can also RP and discuss what happened in her dream. And I think that was it. You guys all pretty much crashed in Valdrik's wagon, which is in the same condition you guys left it.
You are forgetting about Gregory.
13, Flint. You guys, the charmed guard. Not only did you charm him, but you, gosh, in the prison break. Not only did you charm this poor guard.
We didn't take him back with us.
No, we didn't. I'm just saying in the
Right,
recap, you
right.
have forgotten Gregory.
I forgot about Gregory.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give the inspiration to Valdrik for this one because she reminded me of a very key person in this. During the prison break, you guys encountered an Earth Elemental guard by the name of Flint, which you guys discarded the name and named him Gregory.
That's not his name.
You charmed him to find out the location of the prison, and then in the prison break, in the fight, Valdrik flew over to him in her celestial goddess being and force-fed a filter of love down his throat. And of course, when he opened his eyes...
Willingly. He willingly drank the potion. He didn't question it.
It was force-fed. He regards Valdrik as his true love, because that was the first person he saw within the 10 minutes of drinking it. And was like, I'll do whatever you want, honey. You want me to go kill those guards? I'll go kill them. Kind of just followed you like a lost puppy back to Vori. And kind of slept off the effects of the charm. Woke up and was like, where the heck am I? You guys were like, Gregory... And he's like, it's not my name. My name's Flynn. He's like, and you guys are like, Gregory, you can't go back. You don't want that life. That's a life of guard. You know, they're very traditionalist.
You just helped a bunch of people escape.
Yeah, like you would be killed if you go back. And he was like, you know what, you're kind of right. I like to write music in my free time. But I'm going to be a deserter or whatever. Had this conversation. Eventually, he kind of just left in the sunset and was like, you know what? I think I will find a life for myself outside
With the flute that Valdrik gave him.
I gave him a flute.
Did receive a flute and played it. So that was Gregory's side quest.
Does anyone know where the heck my character sheet is?
It's on the table still, if you didn't bring it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very clean and wiped down table. Thank you very much.
Bring me my journal. Thank you. Thank you so much. I thought I had everything when I came in here, and I didn't.
That's all right.
I have my headphone in, so you can keep going while I'm not in the room.
Perfect. That will transition us to our next segment. Valdrik Shenanigans. You all wake up feeling well rested. Solara, you helped in the prison. Actually, you don't remember anything. So the whole recap I gave you, in one ear out the other. All you know is you're in Phantasmo. You're in Valdrik's wagon. Very spacious on the inside. Baby. And you guys wake up. What do you do for the day?
God, I feel fantastic. When's the last time I got actual sleep, you know?
I'm just like looking around, like, you know, when you just get woken up really early in the morning, you don't know what day it is or what time it is.
Who am I?
That's so, like, you see it in Solara's face as she's looking around, like we were just walking into, like, we were just going to the fair, and I'm like, I imagine I recognize this. I'm like, what are we? What happened? What?
We went on an adventure to the Feywild, and I'm not gonna lie to you. You killed it there. You did so well in the Feywild. It was actually crazy to watch you.
Are you just saying that?
No, you did like really well. You did crazy well, which makes it so sad that you don't remember.
Like, is that not the most Feywild thing ever? That you thrive there, but you can't.
How long are we gone?
Oh God, I don't know. Like, how long were we gone? Forever. We were gone so fucking long in that place.
Solara, as you're talking to Valdrik, and Valdrik's kind of walking around her wagon, kind of adjusting things, you know, being back, you notice that, like, she either doesn't really fit in her clothes or something's off. You put it together that she's, like, taller. In fact, she's 3 inches taller than what you remember.
I'm like looking at, mind you, okay, all of this, you see me, I'm looking at her ankles sticking out.
Looking at my ankles sticking out of my pantaloons.
You also see Calliope.
I don't even, I'm not gonna lie though, that's something like Solara doesn't question it. She's like, is Calliope bald?
Calliope's actually, she's actually kind of combing the beautiful luscious locks of her blonde half elf hair, because it is actually, as you wake up, Calliope, your hair is fully back to where it was, and you're kind of just like, oh my gosh, I missed this hair, and it's very weird on your shoulders.
Valdrik with the new level up got glowing golden eyes. Like, they're not beacons of light, but if you look at them, they look like god rays. Yeah, baby. I already had glowy golden freckles because of my ASMR. Yeah, they're just constantly kind of like, it's giving me a real, like, beautifully uneasy look about me.
That's wild. Okay.
You know, I'm gonna have to get on my pads, retailer. Do you think that
I can get like just like patchwork done at the bottom, just like add fabric to the bottom.
What would you
That'd be
normally go to here to get your...
What if I wear really long socks?
No.
Cast minor illusion, just
Just on my
Just
ankles.
constantly.
Yeah.
Just on your ankles.
Just on my ankle. Alright.
So,
Um,
did we do what we were supposed to do, though?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We were like really successful there. It was actually wild.
You did great.
I'm gonna take this as a win, I think.
A huge win. You got a really cool shield.
Oh.
Massive wins.
I'm just looking at it like, oh, okay.
In this wagon,
Right.
by the way, this wagon is so, like, cramped because of how many people are in here. You've got the 4 of you plus your creatures. Adelaide, Calamity, and Proud Shadow are also all in this wagon. Xander and Xerxes for the night elected to stay in Diamor's wagon. Didn't ask, just went in. It's kind of charred because of Valdrik's lighting on fire, but
I'll pick them
they were
up.
they were like, yeah, we're gonna stay in there. So they are, you assume, still in that wagon. Would you guys say that you consumed any sort of wine, ale, mead, alcohol the night before? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Probably. I mean, me and Valdrik were tipsy during the battle, so...
Okay. I will say, the only reason I ask is because, Calliope, you are actually, and this is an ongoing effect from the Valewood, you are immune to being intoxicated for the next 16 days.
I don't know why. I was gonna say years. That would have been funny.
16 years.
16 days. So you were drinking and drinking and drinking, and you're like, what?
Oh,
like,
I had a great time then.
You were trying to catch up to everyone, and you were just like, I don't feel it.
Laughing quietly at everyone being hungover.
Valdrik's going to immediately try to find Mojo with the shards of 7 fur.
Okay. All right. So you guys are getting ready for the day. Valdrik's got Mojo in the mind. Adelaide. Some of your companions start saying their goodbyes. Adelaide. You see her kind of readying up and getting her armor and everything on. Slings her bow and quiver over her back, and she says, "Well, I really appreciate you guys getting me out of the Feywild. That was I enjoyed my time at Vori, and I learned a lot, but I'm ready to go home."
Yeah.
I don't know how to thank you guys. Actually, she pulls out a patch, a signet from her time in the Nobile Armada, and she says, "I guess I'm retired now." And she kind of looks you all over and decides that Anya is the best person to hold this, and and says, "Something to remember me by, I guess." If you guys ever find your way all the way in Arathia, in Karsh, I'll be there. I live alone, so come visit me. You guys are fun.
Oh my god, thank you.
Most people don't want to deal with us after they get to you.
I don't think anybody's ever called us fun before. We are fun. You're right.
I wish we could have done battle together. You guys seem like a fierce bunch. Well, I don't know how to get out of here, but I'm gonna kind of play around in the circus a little bit. I've never really been in the circus, and
Yeah, be careful. There's a lot of portals out of here to go.
actually, I saw that Ren guy go to. There was some sort of pit, some fighting pit. A really crazy looking lady or dude, not really sure, but I might go throw some coin down there.
Ah.
Is that right? You fought that hideous creature?
Mr. Fister, the Twisted Sister.
Doesn't surprise me, honestly, honey. Yeah, I can see that you were victorious. I'm gonna try my luck. It was nice knowing you guys, and peace out. Upon which Proud Shadow also says, "Yes, It appears my time here has expired as well. I don't want to spend much time in the circus, as I do not have much need for it. Such entertainment, as frivolous as it is. Anya, is there any message you want me to deliver to your father as I return to Jagdmaster?
You can tell him I'm still alive. I'm thriving.
XOXO. Your beautiful daughter, Anya.
I am expecting nothing more from you, Anya. Well put. I will deliver this message. I bid you all good day, and happy hunting. And he slinks out as well. Calliope kind of gathers his things. I don't remember what this guy's voice is, but I'm gonna do my best. Right. I am going to find my way back to Northwind. Probably talk to that court wizard and see if there's any work needing to be done for the Waydorian Guard, or spy work. That's after my time in the Feywild,
Don't get thrown into jail again.
I can't make any promises, but I will do my best. And at least in this world, there's no ongoing war yet. So the world could use more spies, and I think I might try my new assets out.
I think the world needs
sure?
more good spies.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to comment on that. I will see myself out. Thank you all again for the prison break. Enjoy the ring. I never figured out how it could work. I simply just wore it because it looks decadent. But hopefully you have more luck than I do. A good day. And he turns and leaves.
Your brother's kind of an asshole.
I didn't remember that part.
He's
But
very
we got what we needed.
assholey energy. Yeah, we did.
And we know where he is going to be if he fucks shit up again. So.
And we have never, ever, ever been to the Plane of Fire.
Oh god. Yeah, we should probably stock up while we're here.
You hear at the door.
Hello.
Hey, Valdrik, I saw the smoke. Are you back in town?
Yep, for like a couple of hours.
Can I come in?
Yeah, come in.
He opens up the door. Hey, it's Tommy Two Tails.
It's Tommy Two Tails!
The silly little tiefling with the split tail.
Tommy.
Comes in.
You look great, Tommy.
He opens the door. He doesn't even look at you. He's just kind of filing through some folded up pieces of parchment. Okay, Diamor, that's gonna be left on the pile as always. A Twivel, Valdrik. Okay, apparently someone's been looking to deliver this to you. This says Lady Valdrik. That can't be right. You're not a lady. I mean, you're a lady, but like you're not like a lady of the land or something.
Listen, I collect titles like I collect teeth, and I have many. Give me that.
All right. That's really all I needed. Just wanted to come say hi, deliver the mail, and do you know whenever any of these other bozos get back? Because DMO has been piling up like crazy. I just kind of shoving his under the wagon.
You know, you should give me Diamo's mail. You should give it to me. I'll give it to you.
You say so.
Yeah, give that to me.
And he goes out, grabs just a stack under the by the wagon and hands it to you. The letter addressed to you is addressed from Vassal Ancus, and it has the official Emperor's seal on it. You open it up, and very eloquent speech, blah blah blah. It kind of is addressed to you, but addresses all the wenches. He doesn't refer to you as the wenches. You all get your own lady title as he speaks to you in this letter, but basically says that your manor is ready. Fateborn Manor is ready and the construction has been complete.
Nice.
It was constructed along the Azure Sea as requested. He kind of gives you directions, like vague directions of how to get there. Says it's a few acres. Notes in there somewhere that there's a security team assigned there of 5 Waydorian guards led by Gibby. Yeah. There's like a kind of tiny home, kind of like Tepe's like tiny home where the guards live. It's like their little barracks on the land,
The
but
hot gods barracks.
it's like
I
not it's not right next door to Feyborn, but it's close enough that they can do their
Close enough
shifts.
to keep us warm at night.
Exact. Well, yes. So you read that message. You kind of read that letter and pass it around. And you guys kind of celebrate.
Hell yeah. This is the next step up from this. Truly is just the Wenches of Waydora pirate ship. We've already got the horses. We've got a manor. Pirate ship is next. Seems logical.
Always been the goal.
Solaria's character goal is actually just the pirate ship.
Why stop there? I mean, we can always become the ruling.
Hello.
It's true.
You hear another knock at the door. It's Xander. He opens up the door of the wagon, and Xerxes is kind of standing off in the back, aloof. He does like a little awkward. Oh, let me just sneak by you with Two Tails, and
I think I'd grab Xander and just walk out the door with him.
okay. Yeah, the door shuts. Two Tails goes back to delivering the mail, kind of muttering to himself, going over to a Twivel's wagon, Orangelo and Lilith, and yeah, he says, good morning.
Yes.
Interesting night last night. A lot was said. I think I should go. I'm gonna take Xerxes to Northwind.
Didn't you just tell me last night that you were going to train me and Tiernan?
Of course I will.
And now you're leaving?
Of course, and I still plan to keep my promise of training you both. However, you're not quite ready for flying. Flying is a different beast, one that you can master, given the right training. However, Tiernan is not quite developed physically yet for this, so give it time, and when he is ready, you will know. And when you are ready, come find me. I will be in Northwind. Or around.
So vague and not helpful.
I've seen the way you all communicate to Valdrik's boyfriend and Solara's boyfriend telepathically.
Valdrik's at the crack of her wagon door, like.
Yeah, you just use the same means to contact me, and I won't find trouble if you're worried.
I wasn't, but good to know.
It won't be for long, Anya. I know you have a lot on your plate and a long list of tasks to complete, so I won't bother you any further. Just take it easy on Tiernan. He's a good dragon, and you know more than anyone he has a good soul.
So is this dragon Tiernan, or is this dragon my mother?
That is for you to decide. He responds to Tiernan, but as I told you last night, his soul belongs to your mother,
Didn't you say you were gonna make me a saddle?
I had a little bit too much ale last night. I may have made one promise that I can't keep.
Okay, well, I guess your usefulness is used up for now.
Valdrik's stumbling away from the door.
If that's all you view me as a tool to be used, then...
See, I don't really know what to feel about you, because you stalk us through Northwind. You give me this dragon egg saying that someone just happened to give it to you to give to me, and then you fight with us through the Feywilds, all while there's some weird tension there that I tried my best to ignore. And then we get back to out of the Feywild, finally when everything feels normal, and then you dump this information on me about how it's secretly my mother's soul has been implanted in this dragon, and then you had this dream with my mother, and my mother told you to bring this over here. So I don't really know what to feel. And if you know what to feel, by all means, please tell me, because I don't know. And I don't do feelings, if you haven't picked up on that. I don't like them.
I am not one to be in tune with my feelings as well, and perhaps that means we are not compatible, but to be honest, I'm not sure what to feel. I tend to run away from things when I don't understand them, when I fear the unknown. And I'm not saying I'm running away, I'm just simply taking a step back, taking a breather, and in time I will return.
Just imagine Calliope sitting back there with her hands across her mouth, like, what the fuck is
Everyone's at the window of the wagon, like, listening. I want to start over with you, Anya. I feel that I have betrayed your trust, and I don't deserve whatever feeling you may be feeling.
So are the lies stopping now? Since last night you were lying to me. You were lying to me every day before that. So we're stopping the lies right now?
You have my word, Anya. I have nothing left to hide from you. I am completely transparent.
Well, we'll see if that's the truth or not. And we'll see if absence makes the heart grow fonder. Goodbye.
He kind of awkwardly clears his throat and gives Xerxes a nod. Kind of walks off in the distance, and you kind of just see him swagger away. Xerxes is still standing, like, looking the opposite direction, and he turns around, Xerxes! And Xerxes kind of looks up at you, takes 3 steps towards you, Anya, looks over your shoulder at Tiernan, who's crawled up on the perch that you made him, kind of does 2 pets along his back, and his tail kind of perks up. You kind of see a soft look in Xerxes' eyes that you've never seen before, his red eyes. And he quickly shakes it, gives a very militaristic nod to you, Anya, and turns and follows Xander.
In Draconic, I'll say goodbye, Xerxes. I hope you're well. Hope you stay well.
You see he doesn't turn, but he does a slight hesitation in his walk, and then continues on.
I'll go back into the wagon and say, well, thank goodness that problem is gone.
Oh my god, you were brutal.
That was a lot of things that happened, apparently.
50 points to Anya. Oh lord.
Do you guys think that maybe when I take a conversation outside the wagon, I'm intending for you guys not to listen.
If it makes you feel any better, it was mostly just reading lips.
I'm pretty sure the last time you did that, Charlotte, you banged Knox at the wagon. And they caught
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. You know, the walls of the wagon are very thin. I couldn't really understand him, but I definitely understood you. Sorry. We don't have to talk about it.
He's not our problem anymore, so good riddance.
Well, XOXO Anya.
XOXO Tiffany.
XOXO Tiffany. I had a really weird dream last night. Not to make it about me, but there was dead people involved.
What kind of dead people? Like dead people would care about?
The one that I think I was going to, like, come back as, maybe, if I hadn't been lovingly yanked back into my beautiful body. She told me, like, a lot of things. Like, a lot of stuff.
Is it stuff that affects what we're doing now?
You know, it was more like stories. Like stories you would tell a child. But, like, they feel so real to me. And I just thought I'd share.
Okay.
I also had the realization last night that I think I should use my overwhelming sexiness to make people be better. I think... Hear me out. I think that I could be using this power for good. Take Gregory, for example. Alright, prime example, actually. He's the one that made me think of this. I just looked at him and how his life was affected by how sexy I was, truly, and I feel like it took a positive impact. I want to see more of that in the world.
Are we not doing good for the world already by stopping its destruction?
No, definitely that.
Isn't that enough? We already have enough on our plate. We really should not be getting more stragglers.
No, I'm just saying that, you know, the sexiness really could help us along the way.
You know what?
Could be really
If
helpful.
it helps along the way, it helps along the way. Plus, I don't think there's any stopping you with this
No.
endeavor or choice.
No. Be so overwhelmingly sexy, so fierce.
I
I want
you
people to
need
feel the
new
way about
pants
how
for
sexy
that.
I am, the way they feel about how scary Anya is. Like, they're scared
Scary,
how
same
sexy I
with the
am.
dragon.
Exactly. I want them to look at Anya and be like, I'm so scared, she's so scared, she's gonna eat me. And I want them to look at me and be like, she's so sexy. It's so scary. It's overwhelming. Overwhelmed by the sex appeal.
I think people already think that when they see you, that you are just so overwhelming.
Good. Oh, we off to Mojo?
Yes, and to
off
get
to
you
Mojo.
new pants, I'm assuming.
Huh? My new pants?
I think you need some new pants.
Oh, well, so let's talk about that. We're going to the realm of fire. Should we be in, like bikinis? Okay, maybe not bikinis, but, like, imagine Anya in, like, chainmail bikini, okay? Or, like, plate mail bikini.
I'm not sure
Takini.
Anya would
lot of
ever do
Is
that.
this our vacation volleyball montage episode?
Exactly.
This is
Realm
where
of
you're
fire,
giving me
we're all in bikinis.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. They're hiding in Fire Nation.
I mean, when do you ever get hit, realistically, Anya? I'm just saying. And you can just, like, deflect with your,
You know, I
your
can't
breastplate.
protect people from
What I
other
wear is
people's
not
fire.
for aesthetics, it's for protection.
You could have fooled
So
me.
wearing less would defeat the purpose of wearing what I wear.
Alright, well, Anya's gonna be sweating. I'm already in my closet, like, pulling out just weird bras, just performance outfits. I'm just saying, if we don't want to be sweating, I'm just shoving shit into my bag of holding. If
You're-
we get there and it's a little too hot, I have some choices. Alright, there's options, just in case.
Solara fully committed to her full black, like, cloak outfit. Like, I'm not taking this off.
This is the aesthetic.
I already go down after like 2 hits. I don't think I should be giving them more realistic tips.
Well, more titty tassels for me.
Do not bring the
Okay.
titty tassels. You do not need the titty tassels. If you bring them, I will burn them.
This is sneakily putting them in my bag of holding.
I think if you bring them, they will burn, and then there will
It's
just
okay.
be nothing covering them.
Oh no! Whatever shall I do if my titty
I was gonna
tassels
say, I was
burn
like, I
off?
think Valdrik would think that's a good time on that time.
Just say.
Who does that give advantage to? You.
Who's got advantage if the titty tassels burn off?
So as
They roll.
Chris, I have a question for you.
go for
Is
it.
it about the titty tassels?
No, it's about my saddle. Did you say it takes 8 hours for me to fashion my saddle into a...
Is that what the book says? It's
Oh,
whatever
I don't know.
it's in the book.
Oh.
Okay.
I think it's 8 hours,
Because-
but I would
Because if that's the case, then I'll just stay back to work on that. And
Okay.
then...
So we can kill two birds with one stone.
Yep,
Yeah.
so you guys can go chat with...
Does Solara Calliope need to do anything while we're here? Stocked up on everything.
We need to attune the
Would
thing.
I need to attune to my
I thought I did
shield?
that last.
Oh yeah, you
like,
need to
there's
attune to
always-
your shield and
Slash,
me
is
or
it something I can
the-
do, or is it a? Oh,
I think you attune
I'm
to it.
attuning to it, right?
it can be attuned by
Sweet.
I think it's by a cleric. I
Yeah.
think it's
Okay.
attunement by
Alright.
anyone who is proficient with shields. So you
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
proficient.
yeah, yeah.
Not me.
Okay. I'm just okay. Like, well then, I think I'm gonna hang back and just figure out my life. Maybe pray on a few things.
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah you see
You guys are serious? Like, I really did okay over there. Like, I didn't.
You did
so
so
good.
good.
Yeah.
It was
so
crazy.
helpful.
Maybe I'll
You
see
solved an
Kalimdor.
entire
I'll pray to
puzzle room.
Kalimdor on it.
You should.
Yeah.
yeah
I'm
Solara's
alright,
kind of
I'm
like
okay.
weighing the two shields and just like this one has Kalimvor's emblem, but this one this one's my spellcasting focus too, but
really
this one's so
sick.
pretty and so cool.
Have to decide. Decisions.
Those are decisions. I'm gonna go with Valdrik because I already attuned to the thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 8
baby.
hours. I need 8 hours.
Okay. Yeah, you'll also need some materials.
How many
Oh, I have
things
them,
can you attune
remember?
to?
You have leather.
Yeah, remember I bought the thing
Oh yes, and it's,
Yeah.
in a
it's
way that I could
it's
The
a
grow
grow
with
with
me
me.
harness.
The grow with me. Yeah.
just
Yeah.
go with me.
Gosh.
Through all stages of life.
It's so
Yep, yep.
perfect. Mina, what'd you say? You said something earlier?
Oh, I said I'm just gonna go with Valdrik
Okay.
because I
Alright.
attuned to the necklace the
Last
night
time.
before we took the long rest.
All right. And finally, your group that was once 13 recently has finally whittled back down to the core 4, the Wenches.
The core.
Well, plus Miss Margaret and Tiernan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
4 humanoids.
I threatened Calamity to have that cat.
He should. He's a weird.
He got shocked multiple times.
Yeah, that was silly.
He abandoned her.
Okay.
Got blinked.
It's Phantasmo. The smells and sights are familiar. The big top tent, you've got all the points of interest. You do notice that as you guys head out of the wagon, say, your goodbyes for now to Solar and Anya. Valdrik and Calliope, the two of you start wandering around Phantasmo again. You get the big top 10. You do notice that the maze is kind of shut down and not lit up and just kind of roped off for now and boarded up with wooden boards.
As it should be.
Yeah.
All the tiefling bodies have been cleaned up from the assassination attempt that was happened outside. All the blood cleaned up. It's just kind of boarded up and a little even spookier now than it was when you guys first traversed through it. You kind of pass by that and get a shiver down your spine. Where do you guys want to go?
Heading to Mojo. Heading to the Toe Emporium.
Heading to the Toe Emporium. Alright, we've got the Weave.
Yeah.
Um,
Mojo.
so the Weave is basically his underground sweatshop where all his little tiefling workers work to produce Phantasmo merch. And you go down there and You're looking for him, and search high and low. You don't see him in the weave, but as you kind of give up, from behind you, you hear, "Well, well, well, look what the me has brought in."
Mojo, you stinky bastard. Great to see you, first of all. Lovely, all the time. Bad news first.
I'm just gonna hold out the pieces of seven fur, which have been like splattered in my tears. There's salt deposits on them.
Yeah, you kind of hold him out, and he's just kind of standing there in the sand. Kind of drop them at his paws, and he kind of looks, kind of bats at them. I gifted this to you on your 18th birthday, Valdrik.
I know. Yeah.
What have you done?
Well, I was in the Feywilds, and there was this really big storm elemental, and I got a little too big for my britches, and then there was a terrible tragedy, and my friend died.
Valdrik.
I'm so sorry.
And so Seven for the Dancing Death has danced his last.
Are you telling me you can't fix him?
I cannot fix him, no, but I may be able to point you in the direction of someone who can.
Okay.
Sevenfur was gifted to you by me, yes, but constructed by me, no. He was constructed by a blacksmith by the name of Felpos Copperhold, the most famous and gifted blacksmith in all of Waydora.
Felpost Copperhold?
That's correct. He's a little gnome that lives in Westwind. The city, of course. As you know, Westwind is a very racist city. And he is the only non-human that lives there. Why, you may ask? Because of his work and his craft, they allow him to stay there. What little know about Felpos. He lives under the ground, under the blacksmith. That's run by some measly human who doesn't know what he's doing. The real blacksmith, the real smelter, is underneath. And it's run by Felpos, the gnome.
What's the shop called?
I would assume he could repair this, assuming you have all the pieces. The shop is called... what is the shop called? It's simply called the Underforge. Now I must warn you, Felpos is a very particular gnome. He does not allow just simple visits, which is why his Underforge is under the forge. He's a very particular gnome. Only makes armor for the members of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Okay.
Perhaps I can tell him you are coming. I don't know how far that will go. But either way, you will need to know the passphrase if you are to see Felpos.
What's the passphrase?
Listen very carefully, Valdrik,
Okay,
for if you get
okay.
one word wrong, he will well, not he, but his apprentice will spit in your face and you will never set foot in Westwind City again.
Oh my god, okay.
The passphrase is, the sun in Westwind is blistering, but the breath of the dragon is far hotter.
Sun in Westwind is blistering. But the breath of the dragon is far hotter.
Right? Faster.
Yes?
Yes, precisely.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, okay. Cool, alright. Beautiful. I love it.
Like I said,
You're amazing.
he doesn't exactly owe me a favor. Most times I have contacts that do, but He may require you to be a part of the Order of the Gauntlet, or
Okay.
some other means.
Let me ask you
He
something.
may
Does
deny you.
Copperhold like women?
Yes, of course. He likes
Okay.
all sorts of business. He makes...
Yeah.
He can craft armor that is fitting for a woman.
Okay.
You have... And he kind of gives you a up and down. You have grown since the last I saw you. Surely you're not still going through the puberty.
Listen, alright, I was in the Feywild. This is actually not as tall as I originally was. Yeah, I did lose like 4 inches. It's actually kind of sad. Alright, anyway. Thank you, Mojo. You are beautiful. Have been such a good help. I don't suppose you have a sword that I could buy off of you in the meantime.
You want to buy a sword from Mojo.
Yes?
I do not have a sword to give you,
Okay.
but I wish you the best.
You know, that's...
Where are you headed off to this time?
You know, the elemental plane of fire.
Specifically,
The city of Grast.
the city of
Yeah.
Brass?
Yeah, the city of Grast.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Did you say the city of Grazd? It's
I mean, is that not what it's called?
it is the
Is
city.
it the city of brass?
The city of
City of
Brass.
Brass.
Oh.
Brass is the temple.
You know, like the
Oh, Grast is the
like
temple.
the
Yes, yes, yes.
like the horn
yeah,
that you like to play so often that
Yeah,
is piercing
that's
to my
what-
ears. It is made out of brass. So is the city that is in the plane of fire. I know this because that is the location of my Toe Emporium. In fact, I may help you.
Oh my god. What?
I owe Mogwai a visit anyways. I could accompany you. Perhaps be a guide in the city of Brass.
Would you do that, Mojo?
Of course I would. They don't need
Oh my
me
God.
here. Look at these whelps. Yes. the
Yeah,
city
your
of
sweatshop
Brass.
looks like it's running itself great.
How would you like to go on a little adventure with Mojo?
Mojo, nothing would please me more.
Now I must say, once we make our way into the city of Brass, I have business strictly with my Toe Emporium, and I need to make sure my business partner Mogwai is running things as adequately as possible. But
Understood,
until
I'm
then,
with you.
I am your guide.
Beautiful.
Come.
Oh.
And he takes his little, he has like a little green enchanted cloak, and he kind of whips it as it's just like a little cat.
Well, now hold on. I've got to go and get my friends. It's not just us. We've got 2 more.
He doesn't turn back. He just kind of shows his butthole like a cat.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll meet back here in a little bit. I gotta go and pick up Anya and Solara.
You will not find me. I will find you.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
go do your little bardish thing. This little.
That sounds ominous.
Thank you, Mojo.
On the way back to the wagon, I'm gonna use sending to Diemor.
Okay.
At Phantasmo, Slade in Feywild. Heading to City of Brass for Ring. Anya has a boyfriend. Hope everything is well. XOXO, Valdrik.
Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 20.
11.
Okay. Let's see. Diemor. Thank you for contact. On our way to Abyss now. Want to kill Tivit. Won't. Anya, who would have thought? Honestly deserves this.
Yeah.
Tell Solara, Cabris says. It cuts off.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. My dog's out.
He really needs to learn how to
He
count.
does not know how to count. I'm gonna insert a word there. I'm gonna insert something. Cabra says, I love you. I miss you. I think about you late into the night. Is that too much?
Maybe a little bit
Okay.
from the guy who called himself Vengeance as a code name.
I'm gonna tell her that's what he said.
Well,
I
no,
think
no,
that'll
not a
do it.
code name. His name literally damages you
Yeah.
if you
Well-
speak it. That's why we said Cabe.
There are other ways
hot.
that he could have gone about giving a nickname for
Vengeance.
himself, and
Agreed.
he chose
Agreed.
Vengeance.
I am the knight.
Agreed.
I
The
am the knight.
self-righteous
Let's
asshole
go.
that he is.
He could have picked Cabe. He could have picked so many things. He
So
chose
many things.
Vengeance. He could have been Jeff.
And then
No.
not only did he name himself
The
that, but
referee.
because he's so egotistical, he named his ship after himself.
That
The
was
ship is called Vengeance.
Is the ship named after himself, or did he name himself after the ship?
Either way,
Oh.
it's stupid. Either way, it's stupid. And
Yeah.
egotistical.
A little
When
bit.
we get back to the wagon, I'm gonna go to Solara and be like, "Oh, I just messaged Diamo. They're on their way to the abyss." I'm just talking to the wenches at large right now, but they're on their way to the abyss. Not great, I don't think, but they'll be fine. They still haven't killed Tivit, which I think is a tumultuous show of self-control. And Cabris Cabe says that he misses you and that he thinks about you late into the night.
is that's he said all he said all that. I mean, Diamor said
I mean, it was
all of
implied.
that.
It was
Oh,
implied, but
Okay.
it was for sure.
Uh-huh.
I think that was maybe an "I love you" at the back there. You know, I think that we
okay.
can imply a whole lot from what he said. You can't blame Diamor. He never learned how to count. I'm not sure he can read.
Maybe you should bring that up in the next message.
I don't want to hurt his feelings. It's okay. I'm sure.
Learn
he'll
how
just-
to count. Learn how your spell works.
Do
dumbass.
you know how to count to 25?
All right. What next for the wenches? You come back and you see Anya frustratingly fixing this leather together.
I guess we'll wait for Anya to make a harness, and then we'll biggity bounce on out.
Oh, Mojo said that he could guide us through the city of brass.
That's great.
Oh, Solara, I told all them last episode. I should say Tiernan, Anya's dragon, has grown exponentially since you guys have returned to Phantasmo. In fact, I think I mentioned that he was like climbing up on Anya's shoulder. Retcon, because he is
Too big for that.
too big to even be in the wagon. He is like
Oh.
off, kind of
Big
like
boy.
he's kind of like around the wagon, maybe hanging out in the enchanted wood. But
Okay. Big boy now.
Do
big
we,
boy,
Like boy.
do we know how long we were in the family?
you
Since we
don't
come
know.
back out?
You do not know.
Long enough for our manor to be done.
That's true. That could not have been.
Yeah, you would assume that you haven't traveled too far in time or gone too far back in time, because your Fateborn Manor was being constructed when you left, and now it's complete when you came back. You could assume any sort of weirdness with time is not too terrible.
Well, that's good. Okay.
But yeah, Tiernan does not have the polymorph ability to go back into a human form yet, until Anya reaches level 5 of Dragon Rider, and then he gains that ability, like Xerxes does. So he's just kind of dragony. So where to, wenches?
We're waiting for Mojo to pull up, take us away after she finishes her harness. Which, can we take a 5-minute break before
Yes.
we follow Mojo into the
Sure.
unknown once again?
The unknown.
Yep, let's take a quick break, and we'll reconvene with Mojo.
Real quick, let me Amber, or I guess I can do it when I get back. I was gonna give her a
You can say
recap
it. I'm
of
listening.
what we learned. Yeah, so the elemental ring of water is what we just got. That was in the Earth Kingdom. The elemental ring of fire is what we're coming for next. That's in the city of Brass. The elemental ring of air is in Zephyros, which is in the city of Clouds, which is at the highest peak of Waydora, Wind's Peak. I think that you would actually maybe know about that one. And then the elemental ring of earth, which is at the Temple of Grass in Westwind.
Brass.
GRAZ apostrophe ZT.
Yeah,
In my
is
mind, it's
It's
Grass.
Brass.
it's
It's
brass.
brass.
That's all I'm
Fair.
hearing.
All I'm
No
hearing is
matter
brass.
what you say, either of you, I'm hearing
Solara's
brass.
just always gonna say brass.
City of Brass.
So you'll
She's
be.
never gonna actually say it out loud. Yeah.
So there's the city of Brass and then the Temple of Grazd.
Brass.
Brass.
Okay,
I've been calling it grass.
you got it.
Fair.
Yes. Okay.
Which for the rings? Are we wearing the rings or are we hiding the rings?
Which
on
one do
something?
we get?
I
want-
have the water from.
I guess I get
telepathy right
air.
now.
I am an air sign.
So valid.
We're just
Wait.
assigning them out.
Calliope, did you attune? You spent time to attune
Yeah, I did that. When we got
during the
to
long rest.
Yeah, during the long rest, I attuned.
Okay.
Do you have to attune to the ring also? Do we know that?
Every ring is a magical item, and it does need to be attuned to. Yes, you would know that.
Okay.
Um,
While we are sitting then, I guess, while Anya does her thing, can I attune to the water ring?
Yes. What items are you attuned to currently?
I only have my brooch and the amulet.
Okay, so that'll be.
I have my brooch of shielding, which gives me resistance to force damage and immunity to magic missile. That's the only thing besides the amulet that I'm attuned to.
Okay. So just keep in mind that. So that'll be 3 attunements. So if you were to find a 4th weapon or item or something that you would attune to, you would have to drop something else. You wouldn't have to drop it.
Okay.
You would attune to whatever else, and then like say your brooch, you could still wear. It just wouldn't have the magical properties. You would just drop
Okay.
the attunement on it, and then you
So
could
if
choose.
like later
Yeah, so you
later
could.
on, I could decide to drop the ring or the amulet when we don't like
Yeah, right. And so like
actively. Okay.
like your ring, you could just wear it, but it wouldn't have any magical effects until you were to reattune to it.
Okay.
And then
I want to do when everyone gets back, if I'm allowed to. I would like to do a roll to see if I know anything while looking at like the water elemental ring.
Perfect. Yes.
Because all we know are they're the elemental rings. That's all we've really found out.
Yeah, you
So.
haven't actually found out the properties, which I have a whole.
I bet you do. I was literally sitting here and I was like, we honestly know nothing about these rings, and I'm pretty sure that it got handed to me and I just put it on the finger after he did it because I don't have like chains or anything to add to.
Yeah, I have a whole notebook for him. So,
Oh.
which, by the way, while we're waiting for the 5 minutes,
Stop
Valdrik
talking about the crazy
shenanigans.
Calliope, I would like you to roll an Arcana check
Yes.
as
I asked a
Valdrik
question.
goes through her Tata tassels and plays
Oh,
a little
God.
tune on her flute.
I pull out like a black and red sequence titty tassel and just kind of like hold them up to Anya with suggestive eyebrows.
Suggestive. And you get bombastic side eye in return.
I'll pack them just in case. I'm gonna take that as a maybe. Put them in the bag of holding.
Take that as a solid maybe.
That's a solid maybe. Right into my bag.
16.
16. All right. All right. So you get a decent amount of information. You attune to this, so you spent some time just with it. Maybe catching some memories of some studies that you did in the past. Kind of having to connect a couple dots and put 2 and 2 together, but you realize that the magical property about this particular ring is the Feywild shard that is attached to it, and you know that it's a Feywild shard because it is. It looks like if you're looking deep into it, and it looks like a sunset. It looks like the same coloring of the sky that you saw in the Feywild. The sun ever setting, but never setting, and it's this purplish fading into this vibrant orange, pinkish color, and you're looking at it, and it actually is kind of moving. It actually looks like you're looking at the sky. You see faint like clouds moving, just kind of this heat waves going. Yeah, it's definitely a Feywild shard, and with that knowledge, you're like, oh, this is chaotic. It has similar effects as the wild magic surge table. So you would, when you were in the Valewood, you would roll D100, crazy things would happen. For the most part, it seems like it's the results. I'll say, player to player, the results are different than you would roll on the magic surge table. But there is a surge table that you would roll on after you would use this. But it does
Is
have
it only if I use the ring, or is it if I use magic?
if you use the ring.
Okay.
Which you...
Like, I have not attuned to this.
Which, after attunement, you study that you're able to use its magical properties once per dawn. It does require attunement, so it'll take up an attunement slot. And it takes... And it has kind of two abilities that you can use. When you use it as an action, you would do the Wild Magic Surge. When you use it as a bonus action, you can transform yourself into a water elemental.
Ooh.
And you can do that once per dawn. And you're a water elemental for, I would say, probably, I didn't really think this out that much, but probably 8 hours, unless you use your bonus action to morph back. Sorry. Or if you're reduced to 0 hit points when you're a water elemental, you come back. When you're a water elemental, you gain these temporary hit points that are set aside for the water elemental form. And so
Okay.
if you were to take damage, you wouldn't take it off of your character's HP. You would take it off the water elemental. Once it's used up, boom, once it's reduced to 0, you're immediately morphed back. And any overpouring damage that you take past 0 would go then onto your character.
Okay. And you said if I use it as an action, it pulls from the wild magic chart that it has for itself?
Yep.
I don't choose what it does?
Nope, you would. Some of them require a target. Some of them require... Yeah, so it's not like you can target someone and then do it. You would just kind of have to roll and see what happens. And if it does require a target, then you could choose.
Okay.
But yeah, it's... with it being the elemental ring of water, the effect definitely has something to do with water. Or like cold damage or something.
Look, I'll take it if we're heading into the fire plane.
So yeah, not bad.
Okay.
As far as its construction, it looks very mysterious. You're not sure if it's Dwarven construction, Elvish. Not sure. Mysterious faction.
Well, now I want to keep it. I don't want to give this to anybody.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So you get all this information. While Anya has the Tata tassels being thrust at her unsolicited.
I'm actually trying to build a thing.
Just in case. Never know when it needs titty tassels.
Did we decide to give Solara the bag of holding? Was that
I
the
have a
decision
bag
there?
of holding.
You
Well, we
have
all
one?
have bags of holding.
Well, I don't.
Holding.
Can I keep it then? Or does
Yeah.
Anya need it?
Why don't I get a bag of... Sure, but I get
I
the
thought
next
Anya
bag of
had
holding.
one.
I don't, but next bag of holding.
Oh, well, you can have this
You
one.
can have
I
this
don't-
one because she already has one.
Oh.
Claire has one, and I'll
Well,
wait till we
Calliope
find the
wants
next.
one.
She has one too.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No. This is why we're trying to decide who gets
Anya,
this
I'll
thing
carry
bag of
whatever
holding.
you need.
How about Anya gets it? And then
Or
I'll
play.
get the last when we come across another one. Either we buy it or we take it from, whatever, however we get spoiled.
Take it.
Yeah, we just start stealing people's
Right,
bags of holding.
Calliope?
Like, to be fair, I think I was the one who said, "Are we looting this vault?"
I'm just saying, I think that a lot of people's bags of holding could hold some really cool stuff. I know
That's
mine
true.
does.
We never checked if this bag of holding held shit.
Yeah, is there anything in this bag of
We
holding?
took it from a vault.
You empty it out, shake it out, nothing comes out.
Damn.
Nothing.
I was really excited.
Fucking
You
lame.
reach in, you try to find every corner of this astral plane. Nothing.
Okay, well, Anya has a bag of holding now.
Journey. Okay. From my weapons.
You do have a lot of weapons.
I do.
Put so many weapons.
Oh, though, did you get told the potions you got, Amber?
Um,
No, I haven't told her.
Okay.
I
Well,
think I
send a
did.
Got a
message
lot
to
of
us.
potions.
I did post it in
And
the
some
Discord.
gems.
okay.
No.
I think I posted
don't think-
all the loot in the Discord.
Oh. Well,
the
some of it we
chat.
split up already. I don't know. if
The- You guys just want me to hold the potions? All the potions?
Yes.
Okay.
You also I have 7 gems, but I'll send you a text later.
Ooh.
Yeah, we stole a lot from.
Ooh, I have a lot of spells that need gems.
them all.
Worth 1,000. Perfect.
Enemies of the Earth Kingdom, truly, but friends of Gregory, and I think that that's more important.
I'm not sure Gregory thinks of us as friends anymore.
I think he does. I like to think Gregory thinks of me as
His one true love.
his one true love.
I think that potion wore off.
I don't need a potion to make people fall in love with me, baby. All right.
All right. As Valdrik's rummaging through her wardrobe, pulling out clothing, putting back clothing,
boas,
getting the
tiny
the
little
tassels. You see like a fur coat that I haven't seen that before. You go to pull it out and realize it is Mojo.
Oh my god!
You pull him by the fur.
Oh my god, Mojo! I'm so sorry, I didn't know you were there.
Please let me go.
Okay, I was just
How did you get in here?
And he kind of hops down, kind of whips his sparkly green and black cape. So,
Sorry, bud.
and he flips his hood up over his eyes. Are we ready, ladies? To the
I'm
plane of
ready.
fire.
Yeah. Can
Are
we
we
go
ready?
outside so we can bring the dragon?
Yeah, wait.
The dragon's gotta come too. We've
There
got a
is.
dragon.
Yes, I saw him parked outside.
Yeah.
You made him sound like a vehicle.
I have already loosened his restraint.
Oh.
He is ready.
Okay.
Hopefully he's not running around Phantasmo spewing acid everywhere.
I think I'm doing enough titty tassels. I feel really good.
You should not go lay down.
Miss Margaret hisses loudly at the sight of Mojo. And Mojo kind of just looks at her curiously. Come here, little blink cat. And she...
When I want to cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Okay, you cast Speak with Animals.
Oh, look at Miss Margaret and go, what in the world?
And the growling slowly morphs from to just swear words. Just you.
Miss
Just,
Margaret.
what? Look at the way he's
why are
looking
we
at me.
cursing? Okay, well, is that the only reason you're cursing him out?
Well, can I just do one thing real quick? I just don't trust him. Okay? Do you trust me?
Yes.
And she kind of slowly slinks towards Mojo. Mojo is sitting very calmly, just like head cocked, watching her. She blinks behind him and sniffs his butthole, and he doesn't faze him at all. He just slow blinks, and she blinks back as if like it was about to be this big fight and was like ready for a fight. Kind of stands up and like all her fur's up and just kind of like starts blinking around and realizes that he just does not give an F. and she slowly, her fur comes back down. Her tail, which is poofed to the size of this, is slowly retracted. And she looks back at you. I guess he's okay.
Really? I'm like, come back over here, please.
I just want to swat him once. Just one good swat.
If he hits you, that's on you, Miss Margaret.
Oh, so you
Miss
give me permission?
Margaret.
Yes. All right.
It's not really permission. I can't stop you.
And she's kind of watching you while... And Mojo, again, just slow blink. And she goes to bop him on the head, and he teleports away and reappears, like, on a perch somewhere on one of Valdrik's instruments hanging on the wall. And she kind of freaks out, looks up, and slowly just retracts her paw. Turns back to you, Calliope. I like him. I love him. Can we keep him?
Unfortunately, we can't keep him, but he is going to be traveling with us.
I want to lick his fur and bathe him
Please
with my
don't.
tongue.
Please don't. I don't think he'd appreciate that. I'm assuming Mojo can understand us right now.
You would assume correctly.
Yeah.
All
Like,
you,
I'm so sorry.
all you hear is, like, the rest of you just hear Calliope meowing with her cat. They're just meowing back and forth, and then you just hear Mojo go,
Weird.
in common, you would assume correctly.
We'll look at Valdrik and go, well, Miss Margaret she taught me some new swear words.
Well, she's gonna have to deal because
Oh, no,
Mojo
she
is
really
not...
likes him now. She wants us to keep him. So,
Okay, well,
be like, look back at Miss Margaret. Could you please just get back up on the shoulder so we can get to where we have to go?
And she kind of does one of those, like, you know when you see cats that are, like, not sure if they can make the jump to the table, and they kind of do the up on the hind leg retract and wiggle their butt, they're about to jump. She kind of does that dance for like 5-6 seconds, gives up, and then just blinks up to your shoulder.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go get this dragon, and off we will go.
Hopefully the dragon doesn't want to, back Mojo either.
All right, so you guys exit the wagon. Valdrik, you bang your head on the top of the wagon door as you are still not used to going through doorways with your 3 inches of height gained.
I'm cool. This is fine.
You just hear
I'm being
jangles.
very chill about this.
You might need to fix your door frame.
Yeah, I'll have to do more fix it. It's fine. Maybe I'll just put a curtain here.
All right. You guys get your dragon. I'm assuming Calliope's using the amulet of the plains.
Yes, unless Mojo has another way to get there that doesn't involve...
Yeah, have you ever heard of moving?
No.
All right, Mojo kind of stands in the middle. Let me see that artifact. And he kind of looks up at your necklace. Calliope, do you show it to him?
Yeah, I think I will have had it. I'll have it out in my hands at this point.
Okay. He kind of looks at the amulet, which, by the way, has each plane of existence is represented by an emblem, by a little mark around this disc-like amulet with a hole in the middle. Silver and black amulet. And he kind of studies it and extends one claw and points to this flame. In case it wasn't obvious, this is the one you want to focus on. There is no telling where it will take us on the plane of fire, but it will take us there nonetheless, and yours truly will guide us the rest of the way.
Weren't we told it takes us specifically to the city of Brass?
I think if you can think of a destination or name a destination specifically, but it won't take you like. It
I'll
won't
take you to where you can like see it.
It was the example. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's it. It was the example when you were reading it to us.
Yeah, it's kind of random. It won't take you exactly, where you're thinking of. It's kind of like in the vicinity.
Okay. I misunderstood that. Sorry.
It's all good. All right, so you all link arms. Just a quick head count. It's the 4 of you plus your animals plus Mojo is 7, unless I'm missing anything. All right, it is a menagerie again.
As always.
Well, are we not?
You link arms, and your vision once again becomes blurry, and all of their surroundings, the rise and fall of cheers in the distance from the big top 10 of the Phantasmo, the starry sky that never ends above you, the enchanted wood behind you, all of it turns to a blur, and you can only see yourselves as you link arms and hands. As you swirl again, this all too familiar sensation as you guys teleport through time and space. Once again, Calliope focusing as hard as she can on the plane of fire. By the way, I think, Calliope, you owe me a wisdom check for this.
Intelligence is what I have written down.
Is it intelligence? Okay.
Yeah, intelligence check with a DC of 15, I think is what you had said.
That sounds right. Let me pull this up, but go ahead and roll a while. Make sure I get this right here. Amulet of the Plains. What'd you roll?
16.
All right. Barely, but perfect.
Hey, it passed the check.
Okay, you guys pass the vibe check as you swirl through time and space, and finally feel. Where did Charlotte go? Was Charlotte?
No idea.
She was there literally like 2 seconds ago.
When I looked up for making my roll, she was gone.
She actually teleported away.
She said, "You're right. I am going to a different plane of existence."
All right. Well, I don't want her to miss the setup of the scene. So I guess we will wait for Charlotte to return.
I took mass suggestion.
I literally just took that as a spell.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it so that I could convince everyone that they were at a really cool masquerade.
Ooh.
And for 24 hours to just dance until they literally drop.
I also took Rary's telepathic bond that lasts for an hour. It's an hour or 8 hours. I can't remember which one. But it lasts for like a hot minute. And it's for up to 8 people.
Nice.
So I can make all of us be able to talk in each other's thoughts.
I used your summon Celestial when I was playing you, Solara, and it was really fucking cool.
I don't even think I've used that one yet.
Yeah,
There's a lot to it. I kind of just, it's like a lot I just don't
No.
ever need to, like, can figure out in the moment. I'm like,
There's so many spells
But
I
an
haven't
entirely
used
new
yet.
character that you are then controlling.
Okay.
I have so many
Charlotte has
spells, like,
returned,
it's like fun.
so we can continue the scene.
I'm back.
All right.
I put the kettle on, so I had to go turn it on.
Gotcha. I just had to pause because I didn't want you to miss the scene setup. But here we are. You all feel your feet make purchase to the ground. Your vision being the last of your senses to return to you, as the ground itself is hard but ashy. Your vision slowly returns to you, and it comes from just black, swirling colors to blackness to then bright and lighter and lighter and lighter until you open your eyes and you are under the overwhelming, scorching brightness of an overhead sun. Sun beating down on you like you've never felt before. It's almost blinding to your vision. In fact, the first couple seconds you feel blind and you're just overcome with just an immense amount of heat, an uncomfortable amount of heat. Immediately, your nostrils are filled with the smell of sulfur and cinders, and it's making your breathing labored. You guys cough a little bit and trying to get used to it, and you look around and you realize you are in fact in the plane of fire. The ground beneath you is ashy and black and just made of cinders and embers. You look off into the distance and you turn around, you realize you're on a beach, but it's not a beach of water and sand. It is a beach of lava and ash, the sand being the ash, the water being lava, as you are just feet from certain death from this tide of lava that slowly ebbs and flows. In the distance, somehow there are actually ships floating about on this lava, ships completely made of brass, and some coming in, some going, but you realize you're kind of near some docks. You see one particular ship docking, and some large red-skinned horned creatures, very large, big torsos, big arms, guiding these much smaller humanoids, about your size average, off this ship. They look like they're covered in rags and just wearing dirty clothing. Their hair is disheveled. You hear the crack of a whip, whoosh, as these humanoids, about a couple dozen of them, are being guided off this brass ship, off this brass ramp that leads to these docks. They appear to be in some sort of chain gang, which gives you flashbacks of your time at Stonehaven. All dirty and disheveled, some of them crying and screaming and dragging their feet, and the ones that make the more commotion are the ones that get whipped even harder by these creatures. These some of them just a deep red hue to their skin, some of them just pitch black, but all of them, most of them are bald with short horns, kind of like a Zabrak from Star Wars, short horns poking out of their head, adorned in piercings from head to toe, maybe 5 or 6 golden hoops to each ear, wristbands, carrying scimitars, and there appears to be a few ringleaders with whips that are just cracking the whips, pushing, shoving these that look like slaves onto the shores of this ashy shore. You turn around, and in the distance opposite of you is what you would assume is the city of brass. Tall, brass-like buildings. Sorry, here, let me pull this up. Grand spires of metal, and you see one particular building in the distance that is just the most grandest and tallest of them all, as it shimmers in gold and brass, and there are kind of waterfalls of lava pouring out the sides of these walls of this city, and you see a good menagerie of people walking to and from this city. Some of them going to the docks, some of them heading a different direction, but a lot of them seem to be just slaves, and these tall, red-skinned or black-skinned creatures guiding them to and from the city, either loading them onto these boats or taking them to the heart of the city. You see a good menagerie. They're not all these they're called Ifrits, as I think you learned maybe last episode. I don't know. One of you guys made a history check, I think, on the Plane of Fire, but these creatures are called Ifrit, basically fire genies. And not all of them are Ifrit. Some of them are like normal people. They seem to be tourists. Definitely not like the fanny pack picture taking tourists you might see in Northwind. More of the cloaked, quick on their feet, stick to their guns. They've got adorned in weapons and seem to be prepared for this adventure, but on a purpose, merchants. And here you are, and you look down, you see Mojo close his eyes. You smell that, wenches? That is the smell of business being made. Shall we?
This place is fucking awful. I'm already sweating.
I don't like the lake of lava, or the ocean of lava.
Just saying that titty tassels is still an option.
I don't think we need to stand out more than we already do.
Smells like ass here.
We're following Mojo.
Mm-hmm.
There are, in the ocean of lava, you could say, there are some small islands that kind of stick up, made completely of obsidian, just this deep, rich black obsidian and basalt. Other than that, it's just that great lava sea goes on for miles, as far as you can tell. Maybe you can see several rivers kind of branch off that seem to be leading to it. But yeah, Mojo just very nonchalantly swaggers off to the city of brass, and doesn't turn back to see if you guys are following, and just assumes you guys are. It says it is
Marching order.
back. Yeah, what is the marching order?
The huge. The Anya, Valdrik, Calliope, Solara.
Gotcha. Solar, did we make a decision with your shields?
It's just in my bag of holding for now. I can't make a decision. She didn't have enough time.
The new ones in the back of holding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gotta pray
Gotcha.
about it.
Yeah,
Gotta
gotta
pray
pray
about
on it.
Gotta pray to Kelly about it.
Well, I mean, I can always just swap them out. I can't. No,
Kelly.
nothing says I can't have two shields. I can just one out.
Yeah, because can't she?
But, you know, it might take like a whole action. But
Okay.
just keep it, in my inventory as I would in Baldur's Gate.
Good to know. Good to know. All right. So you guys start walking and talking, and slowly the ashes and ember beach kind of forms a path of just red dirt that leads to the city of brass, and all around you is just a wasteland of just black and volcano ash around you, and except for this red dirt path that leads to this large obsidian gate. You see two Ifrit guards adorned in their armor, kind of standing guard, and allowing passage to, like I said, mostly Ifrit. You see a few exotic creatures, such as like a fire salamander, some dwarf-like creatures, which if anyone would like to make a nature check, I guess, might be able to identify them.
Valdrik rolled a 7.
Heyo.
I love like a 4.
Not that.
15.
Okay.
What are dwarves?
12.
All right.
Well, that tracks because I'm the only one that speaks Dwarvish, so that tracks for our group.
Perfect.
I don't speak Dwarvish.
Okay. The only one that might know anything about this would be Anya. They are similar to the Durgar, which you guys all encountered. They live under the city of Eastwind, which, funny enough, made almost completely out of brass. And except these creatures look a bit more barbaric. They stick to their own kind. When you see them, they're only in their packs. In fact, you see a few passing as they pass Ifrit. Some of them share some sneers at each other. but they have this like dark greenish brownish skin. Most of them just shirtless, just showing off full, 6-pack, 8-pack abs. These super strong dwarf-like creatures, big, bulky, wearing brass gauntlets or iron gauntlets. They've got warhammers kind of strapped to their back. Most of them do. Wearing just kind of basic like chainmail shorts, I guess they look like. But the distinguishable feature of these dwarf-like creatures is their hair. All of their beard, mustache, and long hair is all flame. It's just on fire. Flame emits from their chin, from their cheeks, and just almost like Einstein hair on fire. And they're just kind of leaving trails of black smoke kind of puffing from behind them as they walk. Very much keeping to themselves. Some of them carrying carts, not wooden carts, because they would not last in the plane of fire. But you can't, even Anya, you can't recall the name of these creatures. But they're dwarf-like. They remind you of the Durgar.
Can we ask Mojo what they are?
Keep your voice down, as if you are heard talking about the locals. It might be the last conversation you have. These are Azirs. At least that is what I have heard that they are called. I have never spoken to one before.
What do they do?
Could be merchant travel or returning from raiding encampments of fire salamanders and returning their wares for coin. It is rare to see them in person. They tend to stick to the lava, the volcanic mountain ranges of the Plane of Fire, specifically the Cinder Wastes. They do not mingle too much with the affairs of the other creatures of the City of Brass, which, like I said, is a rare thing to see. They do not like the Ifrit, and the Ifrit do not like them, but they respect each other.
Okay, fair enough. And we respect them.
Waldrick's sweating.
The Fountains of Creation, that's right. That is the mountain range that I was thinking of. I'm sorry, it has been a while since Mojo has been to his Toa Emporium, but it is all coming back to me now. Yes. Stick close to me, wenches, and just try to act casual. Act like you belong here. Someone punch me.
Oh, God, okay. Anya?
Put your back into it. I know you can do it better than that.
Why are
You
we
said
punching?
punch you?
Punch.
Punch.
Oh, punch. Oh,
It's not like
sure.
pinch.
I
Okay.
heard pinch.
Why?
I was like,
Why are we punching you?
Yeah, you hit him and he kind of rolls, and as he rolls, he kind of gets on all four, pulls out like this tiniest little dagger that this little cat would have under his green robes, and you see finally for the first time his big toothy grin as he smiles back at you. Good, that's it. And he jumps up at you, and kind of pretends to slice you.
pretend fighting? I thought you said act casual.
Well, I had to return the favor. And he sheathes his knife as he intentionally just misses. And you see some of the packs of Ifrit kind of nudge each other and just kind of point and laugh.
We following Mojo?
Yeah, I guess so.
Just-
It's just
Okay.
leaving space for you to talk.
Why were we?
Oh, no,
Why
we
were
are
we
being-
playtime?
We're being so quiet.
We were told to be casual.
Okay. Or just tell me what your character is doing.
Sweating.
All right.
Looking at everything, like, what the fuck have we gotten ourselves into now?
I really think that we should reconsider the outfits that we're wearing.
I can't. This gives me buffs and help.
Anybody have like a fan spell? Blow on me. Anya, blow on
I
me.
could drop a bunch of ice on top of you.
Oh, God, I don't know if that's gonna help.
It could. You don't know. Shove it down your armor.
I thought you were gonna say shove it down my ass for a second. I was like, oh. Yeah.
So, if that's
Um,
what you want to do, then you can do whatever you want. That was not going to be my suggestion.
Mojo turns around to you, Valdrik, and says, "By the way, why are you here? I don't think you told me."
Oh,
And then just do it.
we're on a quest, looking. Yeah, we're on a quest looking for a very special ring. We're looking for a ring, and it's here.
What kind of ring? Maybe Mojo can help. Pinpoints the location.
What if I
Do I
show
feel
him?
like what's the vibe on Mojo?
Roll an insight check.
Do I get advantage? Since I know him so good. I don't really need it.
I would allow it.
18 plus 6.
Okay.
4.
He seems to be genuine, telling you the truth.
He's not being nefarious.
What if you just show him my ring? And going, there's a sister one to it here.
Yeah, we're looking for the elemental ring of fire. It looks maybe like this. I don't know.
Very quietly. Please.
Yeah, we're looking for the elemental ring of fire.
In the plane of fire. Oh, that seems to be fitting.
Well, I'm a
What
water one and an earth person.
do you need this specific ring for? This is a dangerous place to be, Valdrik.
I know. Yeah, we're trying to kill a very bad man. The only way we can do that is by collecting these rings. He's a very bad man. Or else I wouldn't be here. You know I love keeping my skin safe. My skin, which is very moist right now.
Off to save the world again.
Yeah.
Too good for the lowly lives of the Phantasmal Circus, are we?
Never lonely, Mojo. Never lonely.
And this man, this big bad man, this wouldn't happen to be the father of your boyfriend, would it?
If it was,
Just a curious cat.
always, Mojo. Yeah, it would be big, bad, and ugly.
Interesting. The tangled webs we weave.
You speak in such shiesty ways, Mojo.
And does, Hutty McHutterson, as I have heard you call him, does he know of this plan to kill his father?
I mean, maybe, yeah. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I can't speak for him, you know. You know, he doesn't even know how to count. Who knows what's going on up in that little head of his?
And do you trust Diamor? I mean, you know, after he abandoned the circus and abandoned you after he abandoned the circus, following his father back. I know things. I know everything that happens at my tent. All things, Valdrik.
Oh, okay, well,
Yeah, Valdrik gets like a little more serious than I think she ever is, and it's like I
trust Diamond with my life.
They say blood is thicker than water. And he kind of gives a bombastic side eye to Anya as he says the word blood.
Bombastic side eye.
Very well. Follow me. We will get this ring of yours. I cannot say I've heard of it, but I know people. I know places.
I love that.
We need something juicy to tell the guards, though. They do not just let any riffraff into the elegance that is the City of Brass.
What do you suggest?
I did not think we would make it this far, to be honest.
All right, Mojo. Okay. All right.
If it were me, I would find my way in elsewhere. I do not simply walk through the obsidian gate of the City of Brass, but since we are 7 with a small dragon in tow, what would you suggest?
What do I know about like royalty on the plane of fire?
I'm specifically looking for if I were to try to pass us off as a royal enclave to some lesser noble on the fire plane. Is this going to be successful?
Make a history check.
Ooh. 17 plus 5 is
22.
22.
Okay, 22. You know that big... I keep trying to find the word for it. It's like what you would see in like India. You know, those like golden... They look like boobs, like Hershey Kisses. You know what I'm talking about? What are those called?
I see what you're saying. It's like the Taj Mahal.
Yes.
Yes.
You see this big Taj Mahal, we'll call it the Taj Mahal in the center of this city. You see a couple smaller ones, but a big grand one. And with a 22, you've heard poems of a place within the City of Brass in the center, in the heart of it, called the Charcoal Palace. And in the Charcoal Palace reigns a tyrannical sultan, supreme, by the name of Zoltar. He is another Ifrit, essentially, but is a tyrant and is big on slaves. He's big on the hierarchy of lesser Ifrit, sending them off to every plane of existence, mainly the material world, to collect slaves and bring them to the plane of fire to do his bidding and to do his work for him. The closest, as far as the City of Brass itself, the closest comparison you could get to it from anything on your world would be Westwind City. Westwind City trades in like high-end mercantile, high-end trades. It is a constant flow of merchant caravans that go to and from Westwind City. Some travel by boat, some travel by the Emerald Bridge, which is the only connecting path from the mainland of Waydora to its Westwind region. Like I said, high-end trade. The biggest difference is, I think I told you guys this last session, but the biggest difference between the Bazaar of Westwind City and the Bazaar of City of Brass is that Westwind City usually deals with, you can purchase something with gold pieces or gems. City of Brass, they tend to ask more than just gold. You're not sure what, but the tyrant likes to play with his playthings. And all his minions do as well.
Okay.
I do have a cutoff in like 15 minutes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I still work early tomorrow.
Yep.
So there's not any other like nobility or anything like that nearby, or like a hierarchy of like a court or anything around him.
I mean, there's Not to the point of like titles. He does have a hierarchy of Ifrit that serve him, and some closer than others, but it's pretty much like you do certain favors that please the tyrant, and he promotes you. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Ugh.
But
Okay.
but the reason why there's such a menagerie of people that can go to and from the City of Brass and the Bazaar is because he loves the business of it. He loves, it's good for the city. The dealing.
So we could come in and say that like we're coming to do business in the city. We're
you could.
merchants.
You could.
Humble merchants. Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. We are merchants. I start pulling just like wild shit out of my bag of holding. I'm handing out. Not the onion snacks. Hang on.
Hey, didn't Mojo say he has a shop in this?
Yeah, we're doing business at the Tome Emporium. I'm handing Fate the Warhorn to Anya. I'm handing like just jars of teeth to Calliope.
Oh, you have a lot of teeth. I know you said you did, but I don't think I've ever seen them all out.
Don't worry about the teeth. I'm putting 2 hymnal books of Kelvor and Prokin into the hands of Solara. I'm decked out with jars already. Okay. We're here to do business with the Tome Emporium. Okay. We already look like, maybe we're up to some business. Maybe it's shady. Maybe. Anya always looks like maybe she's here to kill someone. I think that we give a vibe. Right?
Yeah.
Just don't go away. Easy peasy.
So the vibe is humble merchants.
Yeah.
You are so much
Okay.
like your father.
You think so?
You remind me of him every time we make our reunion, Valdrik.
How do you know my father, Mojo?
Who do I not know? You know this about me.
That's so true. That's so true. Alright, well, humble merchants.
Lead the way, humble merchant. And he kind of makes his way to the back of the pack.
I'm gonna take like a half step in front of Anya and move towards the guards.
Okay. Alright, yeah, they are 2 very tall, probably 7-8 foot big dudes. Kind of got scowls on their faces, and both this, like I said, this deep red hue to their skin. Shirtless with like one of them has a sash over. Actually, they would probably both be wearing the same armor, but shirtless, wearing bits of armor here and there, and one of them kind of steps forward. Halt! State your business.
We have business at the Toe Emporium within the city. We are but humble merchants.
What do you have
Giving
to?
my best Drake impression.
What do you have to offer the city of brass?
Oh, what don't I have to offer? I start pulling from my bag of holding vials of dragon blood. I'm shaking scales. I'm showing, like, teeth. I'm pulling out rows of them. What are you looking for? What are you in business for?
He kind of eyes one of the. You said dragon teeth?
Dragon blood vial.
Okay, he takes one of the vials, kind of shakes it up, tosses it back to you, doesn't really care if you catch it or not. Make a persuasion check.
I love a good persuasion check. 15 plus 13, 28.
Okay. Kind of looks you all up and down, and eyes Tiernan in the back, and kind of puts a scimitar out, on the flat edge on your arm, Valdrik, and kind of just doesn't, without looking at you, kind of pushes you aside and takes a step towards Aine and Tiernan. You're planning on bringing this dragon into the city of brass.
He's very well trained. He's our god.
A black obsidian dragon, nonetheless.
Where he goes, I go. And I can assure you, he will cause no destruction in your city.
Mhm.
Don't tell the Reds he's here. Alright. Come on before I change my mind.
Yeah, we shuffle past.
Yeah, Mojo
Quick,
takes
through the gate.
Mojo does a deep bow, and kind of smirks to you as you guys pass through the obsidian gate, and that is where we will end for tonight.
That's so fun.
Mallard made it to the
I love us
fireplace.
talking ourselves into just crazy places.
Fucking prisons.
Silly, silly situations.
We're just such silly girls. This is gonna bring that dragon. Yeah, we are but humble merchants. We are here to sell our teeth. This is our dragon. He keeps us safe.
This is going to be very interesting until Tiernan learns polymorph. and can
Honestly,
change
I
into a
could
humanoid.
probably. I have polymorph. Probably should have polymorphed him before we walked up, and I didn't think about it.
What is the it's that D&D bit where it's like my party had a pet bear and we just cast persuasion every time we went into cities to convince people that he was actually a man, and the bard rolled so high every time that it was like impossible to clock that he was actually a bear.
We love that.
Are you
Just start
sure
mass
that's not a
suggesting
bear?
crowds.
I was ready to mass suggest.
I was
those
like,
cards.
should we just go for it?
So excited.
If yours doesn't work, I
Did
can
you know that
go.
mass suggestion at level 9, your suggestion lasts for a year and a day?
Oh,
That's a lot.
I'm changing lives.
That's just enough time
Gregory?
for us to get done what we need done and then leave.
Exactly. A year and a day. Valdrik cast mass persuasion to just be a better person.
Don't be a dick. In the infamous words of Serenity.
For the next year, you're just better. The best version of yourself.
be a better person.
Be a better person.
Amazing.
I love I can hear Eric in the distance.
It's the living room TV.
Are you about to go play Power World, Amber?
No, I'm tired.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
No Power World this evening?
Mm-mm.
Every time I log into my computer, it says,
Sometimes it's just that I just leave on the menu screen and I just leave that all day. Like if I get on this, like I just leave it on the menu screen all day.
that's what happened
And
the other day with my SWOTOR when you messaged me and said nerd. I wasn't even on.
Well,
on
you
this
still get nerd for
That was
one.
me playing for like 4 hours yesterday and emerging from my dark bedroom.
Thinking that you are a Jedi.
I was like, I am a Jedi at this point. I've taken too many quests. I've run around all of Coruscant, walked down, Bo looked at me and I was like, I have a headache. I need more coffee.
Dude, Anya fucking brutalized Xander.
Yeah, it was
Well,
tough.
I went
Don't
back
lie to
and
me.
read.
Don't
Yeah.
lie to me.
Here's
Don't
I
Caleb.
read
come
the
into my life with your false
title.
pretenses.
It's giving very Fleetwood Mac.
The things going on with your dragon are wild. I went back and read like the typed recap because I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm confused.
Yeah. Yeah, I was typing that recap at like 2 a.m. trying to remember everything.
So much happened.
Oh, so we've heard like at least I have heard nothing about Anya's mother. It's always about her
Oh, you
dad.
can ask me.
Yeah.
You can ask me.
I try to leave
I'm not going to.
during
I'm
the
not going to give that information willingly.
during the walking sequences. That's why I leave space for you guys to talk. It doesn't have to be always like, oh, all right, what's the next destination? I want to
Why
leave space for
would
you guys
I
to like talk to each
Why
other.
would I ask Anya about her parents? I know her dad's in the
She would
guild.
kill me.
I think in like episode 2, Valdrik was like, "Let's all talk about our deep trauma and our parents." I want to know.
Calliope was
And
did not
Anya
exist
said
during
no.
that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
No, I will not.
How
I will
does
not.
Mojo
I don't know.
know Captain Drake so
I've
well?
never gotten
Yeah,
to
how
writing a
does he know
backstory
Captain
about
Drake?
Calliope, which I don't know is better or worse for Chris, honestly. Because then at least he can use it if he needs to.
Who, Calliope?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I've never actually gotten around to writing her backstory. I'm just like,
Yeah, I mean, this season I was planning on using it pretty heavily, but like as it played out, it was kind of like I used it, but still, we still don't know too much about Calliope, even after all said and done.
because I don't know much about Calliope.
That's all right.